Yo. Bitch.
Right? What we got in our hands right now, we got the one, the only. Well, you get attacked. Just falling. It's beautiful. It's live, man. It's live. So what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the GLF2. So you guys seen the GLF? You've seen obviously like beautiful color blockings as per usual, mate. Always in your amazing palette, in your amazing world. There's a few noticeable differences though from where we've been from the GLF and from the Gianna before, and a couple of similarities. First of all, where's the flower gone? It's real simple. It's real cleaned up. I love it. But like, where's that Fleur gone?
I took it off. You don't have to be a good friend. A friend of mine, he has a brand and it has like 27 logos. It doesn't just have one. And my mind fucking blew. Because I think we get caught up in the one logo. And if you guys make stuff, it's like, oh, you have to only use that one and put it on things for the familiarity for the brand. Sorry. Sorry. But yeah, like, you get caught up in that, and I'm like, wait, you could, if you build a world, you could make many logos because people will associate it with that. So I took the flower off, and shit is going on here. And now it's a really bad drawn boat on the top that looks like sushi or avocados.
I'm so glad you said that, because when we were making this, everybody was like, yo, why you put a sushi woven label on this thing? And I was like, no, it's a boat, and we're standing in front of a boat, and there's more boats, so a big shout out, like, what, the boat, fantastic to both. So it looks old school, right? It's still kind of nostalgic, it still kind of has a little bit of that 80s feel. I'd say maybe the fat laces, right, like the pullback eye rolls, like, but it's not made like it was made in the 80s, right? Like, it's lightweight, it's comfortable. You see all this, the beautiful pink continues from when we did the pink outsoles, right, for the GLF.
Yeah, Louboutin makes red bottoms, but I don't like red much. But I wanted every shoe we do to just have a pink bottom, just because why the fuck not? And I wanted to make a really, really, really light shoe. Catch. It's like nice. Really light, like light as fuck. Pass it around. Pass it around. I like it. Pass it around. But it's really light, and the goal was to make a shoe that when I'm just on a t-shirt, some cutoff shorts, and a trucker hat, I could wear. Or if I'm like in slacks or something, it could still work. So that's basically where the shape came from. And if I'm in my nice Gucci pants, it looks right. If I cut off some Dickies and I'm fucking hitting wheelies on my bike in a trucker hat, it still looks right. So I wanted the shoe to like live in both worlds of like how I personally dress.
And so what you guys know is basically because we ripped out all the rubber that's normally in there and filled that with all CX foam. So I don't know if you guys heard about CX foam. That's a super lightweight EVA. That shit gets you that comfortableness that you're talking about.
No, it's really nice. Light. So you could, the shit I be doing on stage, like it's super easy to do it in here.
What are you doing on stage? That's nice. That's nice. But it's still got that old school look, right? You got the old school wrap. You see all the texture going through there. You got the throwback logo there. We also customized it between the 2 feet.
Yeah.
So one, you're going to get the little hit of the flower there. The other one, you're going to get the star that's normally like seen for the Converse, right? And then taking a little bit of like also inspiration from our, really from our heritage, like from some of like, I remember we were looking through like different like court photos, like different court shoes, and really kind of made a bit of an amalgamation to get that like.
Yeah, the Converse archive is like, it's some wild shit from like, the 60s, 70s that are like really ill shapes. And I'm like, why don't y'all do anything with these? So we kind of stole some of that. And then I didn't want no logos. I didn't want it to say anything. I just wanted it to be a fucking shape. And I was like, the squiggly line that I use on a few of the Fleur clothing pieces, I was like, that could be the familiarity. If you know, you know. If not, I think it's still decent enough for people to say, oh.
And if you got pair of Giannas, you see some of that lines coming through as well. And then for those that get a pair of these and see the packaging as well, we went next level on the packaging. That shit's like...
It's super simple with just the little avocado sushi boat at the top. And then the cuts that's like
the squiggly line that's on there. We just put it at the box because, again, I was just like, I just kind of want to make something super simple and regular, and hope maybe the next one I go fucking left and like make an all silver shoe again. But right now I'm like, niggas is chilling.
Well, I'm ready for the all silver one, but for the first two colorways that you're seeing right here, the amazing orange one and then the brown one, those drop this week, guys. Just so you're all
And
aware.
earth tones. I'm fucking obsessed with brown. I love brown. So I said I have to make a shoe that goes with every fucking shade of brown.
Which I guess is why we're all wearing a shade of brown somewhere between us. So big shout out to that. So everyone, 6/9, that's this week. I think that's Thursday. 6/9.
June 9th.
June 9th. Sorry. 6/9. June 9th. June 9th. That's this week. This is coming out. Go grab it if you've not got it already. T, big shout out.
And shout out to Matt. If you guys are confused on his role, because I don't know if it was fully explained properly, this man helps these ideas fully come to life. I usually give him a terrible drawing on a napkin, and 2 weeks later, he's like, all right, nigga, here you go, right here. And it's really good. So, big shout out to you.
All right, Tyler, we're going to have to go back to on stage.
You still need my